Hey everyone, thought I'd chime in and tell you what I've been doing. I side hustle. Never done it before, and I know a lot of people can make a really good living out of it. I just signed up for Uber and Uber Eats. I want to just give you my initial reaction to it this first week, the pros and cons. I'm sure other pros and cons will come as time goes on, depending on how long I do this. But for me, I have a full time job, but I also have hours where I'm single. I don't have much responsibility other than for myself. And with ties to another topic we can talk about, stock market, I'm looking at ways to side hustle and earn more money so that when there's volatility and there's stocks that are on sale, uh, I want to grab them and also put money away as well in securities. So that's my motivation. Now, with Uber, you are an independent contractor, so you have to take taxes out of what you earn. So what I found is at the end of my day of driving, it'll say, let's say you earned $100. I believe that Uber's already removed what is theirs. So then that $100 is yours. But you have to take into account taxes, which is, we'll just say roughly 30%, and then fuel, and then insurance. They do offer an insurance, I think it's 0.03 per mile, so additional insurance in addition to yours. And then wear and tear, right? Because you're putting the miles on and you're driving it like, a pizza delivery guy just all around town. And then and tips are yours, but they're being monitored, right? They're being entered unless they give you cash on the side. And depending on where you live, tips might be very good and sometimes not so good. And I live in an area where some of the drives are just short drives. They're like $4 or $6 to drive for a guest. And if they don't tip me, if you do the math, you're like making $1, you know? So I'm still and with Uber Eats, that has not paid off at all. Unless I hit, a big pizza delivery or big order for a business or something where they tip you heavy. But if it's, a sandwich at Subway and you have to go there, you have to wait for the sandwich to be made. If it's not already ready to go, you deliver it. And then, that's sometimes a half hour or more, the whole round trip process. And then you get a $2 tip or $3 tip, or sometimes you get a $12 tip on a couple pizzas. But it's I can't. I've eliminated Uber Eats for now, and I'm focusing on just Uber itself. The pros, if you're a sociable person, I mean, there you do get people who don't want to talk to you while you're driving, and that's fine too. But you do get. I am. Yesterday, I drove for a convention, and there were people from around the world, literally in Wisconsin here, from Ireland, China, uh, France, California, Missouri, and then regions of far off from northern part of Wisconsin. How cool is that? So you get to meet a lot of people, make a lot of good potential contacts, and who knows, you could meet the love of your life, a new friend. You can make business contacts. You could hear their insight, their experiences. You could ask them questions about something that might help you. Maybe where could I stay when I visit France? Who they might even say, well, come stay with me. You just don't know. So there's payoffs in that realm that could largely lead to well worth your time driving around. Uh, Driving can be hard on you and your body, so it's good to incorporate some exercise and stretching and whatever you. Um, And of course, wear and tear. Yeah, remember, wear and tear on you and wear and tear on the car. But overall, this is a short term hustle to get some money together, to make some investments, and to experiment with it. So that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.